I want to begin by finding out from a very personal perspective. How has being a sister improved your life in general before we even come to the religious aspect? What are some of the experiences that you can share?
For me, being a sister has been a life-changing experience. I call it a journey of faith, personally. Falling in love with God and wanting to live in community with a lot of sisters has been a great experience because I get to share with my sisters. The support is there, and I don't feel lonely. They are always there to support me in joy and in pain. And as a religious, I have grown in my faith. They're growing deeper and deeper day by day, getting closer to God, getting to know my faith.
Yeah. So what do you say when your life is falling in love with God? What do you mean by that?
When I say falling in love with God as a religious, I have come to know more about God, and I have loved Him more by knowing about who God is personally to me and what God can do through me.
But so what are the vows that you have made? We want you to discuss some of the vows because falling in love with God, we know that a long journey, it comes with a lot of sacrifices. What are the vows that you have made?
Made a vow of poverty, obedience, and chastity.
Vow of poverty, obedience, and chastity. Let's take all of them one after the other. Poverty means that you are forbidden from owning property. Also,
Yeah, that is the spirit of detachment.
how can a human being not own property?
As a religious sister, I live in community. And the poverty is not that of destitution. It doesn't mean I can't have nice things, I can't have beautiful things, but I'm free in spirit to share those gifts, whether my talents, I know they are given to me by God. I live a simple life, sharing it with my sisters and with those outside the community. Everybody I know.
So as a religious person, your vow of poverty is not a poverty of destitution, which means that you can own properties.
Not owning property as an individual. If I should own property, it should be in the name of the congregation.
That's what you mean, right? I also want to find out that are you allowed, what does your religious life entail in terms of career? Are you allowed to pursue career of your choice? And are you currently pursuing a career?
Sure. As a religious, I'm allowed to enhance my capabilities, to move on in terms of education. And yes, I have been given that opportunity to enhance myself by studying further, pursuing further education. And currently, yes, I am still going higher in my educational level.
Why has the priest have been harassing you people and people are not complaining? Why is it so?
Priest harassing religious on my part, I cannot say a priest has harassed me before. And maybe I think the best people to answer this would be those who have been involved in such situations. But for me personally, I have not been harassed by any priest.
So is it that it doesn't exist?
I cannot say it doesn't exist